Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back after a very long break to Stonehearth with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome to Alpha 21, the newest update, which has brought a lot of stuff to the game, and of course all the other updates which have happened since we last played. So today we are going to be making a brand new world, as a lot of the stuff I think is best seen from a new perspective yet again. If we continue from where we left off, we were already essentially done, and there was pretty much nothing we would really see with the new update. So, let's begin. This is the story of a brave band of settlers from the Ascendancy, a prosperous and industrious kingdom. Seeking new lands and adventure, they set off to the temperate region, since last time we played in the desert, of Darkmoor Forest, a location that was normal. We are going to be playing normal because a lot of the stuff I really want to experience and don't want to be too stressed out about. However, we could play on hard mode, because people would love to see me killed. Let's do hard mode. The things I do for you guys. There we go, hard mode, everything looking awful. A daunting place to start anew. Select roster. So now, here is a very big change from the last time we've played. Our lovely fellows here also have these little side traits, which give them different effects, I believe. Now, one I did see is this. Cultist. This halfling keeps mumbling about some sort of secret bunny god, sleeping eternally. What's that about? I have no idea what that actually does to the person, but I do want at least one cultist. However, I'm not too keen on your stats. So let's have a look at all these then. So we have Callous, keeps everyone at arm's length. This helps them to not be hurt when tragedy occurs around them, but their constant guarded composure makes them slow to make friends. Now, there is also a morale system in this game now, so people can get upset or very happy, and I believe the happy ones have bonuses, and the upset ones have some kind of punishment on them. I don't really know exactly what it is, maybe less speed, I don't know. Passionate cook. You're good at cooking. And heart of the crafter. So really then, what we want is a high mind stat with someone, aha, who can craft. Wonderful. For now, I'm going to call you Crafty, because this way I will remember what you're meant to be. Don't worry, just like in the last season, I will be allowing people to name these people as we continue, so feel free to comment names, essentially, as soon as we've got into the game. So after we've got into the game, tell me the name I've gave them, and then tell me the name you would like. Oh, that's cool. So I can actually lock them in place as well, so I don't have to swap them out. Oh, no, never mind, it's just the name. And we can apparently lock their hairstyle and such as well, so hurrah for that. So what else do we have? So we want at least one soldier, especially since we are playing on hard, and that would be a high spirit and body. Whoa, I've just realised how good you are. I will call you Swordy, and you will be our soldier. There we go. Well done, Swordy. So we have our Master Crafter and our Master Soldier. Actually, both of you have the same stats. So Crafty could become a soldier if we so desire. Now, if I just press this, will this re-roll everyone or just this person? That's a very good question. And you are pessimistic. I don't want that. Let's see if this only rolls you. Thankfully it does. So, a good mind. Featherweight. Walks faster than other people, but they can't carry as much. That's okay, I suppose. Night Owl. They can do work at night. Okay, well, I'll be right back as soon as I've found a group of people which I'm very happy with. I've also just realised that Crafty here is a vegetarian. Well, it's something different. At this moment, I realise we're essentially naming Smurfs. We have Happy, Swordy, Crafty, Planty, Farmy, you, and you. What are you coming with? You will be Foxy. That sounds a bit weird. Maybe not. How about Culty? Courageous! loves to save others, and puts the safety of the town as paramount. Now sadly, your spirit isn't too high and your mind is particularly bad. But I am really keen to see what Courageous is like, and we definitely need at least 2 soldiers. So I'm going to try and find someone else with a higher spirit stat, which also has that. And so we now also have Shieldy, which will round off our 7. So if any of you would like to rename any of these, then please in your comments include their current name and the name you would like to change it to. Oh wow, I have just realised something really weird with our people. Swordy and Shieldy are like twins. That is bizarre. Okay then, let's just carry on. I will accept this. Oh, this is new. Last time you had a certain amount of gold and you can essentially purchase items for the start. Now you just get selections. Food for days, the merchant caravan, or money solves all problems. This does come with a sword straight away, and the trapper would be able to get us food early on, but the farmer section here from Food for Days is also a very, very good option. I assume that we still start off with the carpenter's saw, so we can get swords incredibly quickly. But the same goes for the farming hoe. And the trapper's knife is actually very hard to get. I think it's the first metal item. So we need the blacksmith for that. I believe. I might be wrong there. It could be the mason which does that. But even with the mason, it is a little bit further down. Don't really care too much about the weaver right now. Food for days. The large amount of food crammed into the back of the caravan should keep the halflings going for a handful of days while they get their settlement up and running, and that's very true. The merchant caravan, a collection of trade tools, should give the settlement a leg up in the wilderness, and the last one, anything that the town needs, they should be able to purchase from a trader. That is, presuming one finds them and has the proper goods for sale. That's a good point. I think I will go with the merchant caravan, just for the trapper. And we have a little bit of food at least. Okay, maybe a bit difficult to start off with, but let's go with the merchants. A whole world to choose from. Okay, I think I'm going to start here. It looks easy to defend, and it's always nice being around water. It also has a very high wildlife score, which is good, considering we'll be eating meat for the foreseeable future. Well, except for our one vegetarian fellow, who'll be eating... I don't really know, honestly, but I'm sure there's food. And hopefully he can eat meat. Maybe it just makes him upset. I don't really know. I assume he won't starve himself to death, rather than eat a bit of rabbit. Speaking of which, here's a rabbit. We will be eating you. Mining dirt will occasionally yield clay and stone. Good. Okay, so here's the center of this. Oh, I didn't realize there was still rock behind us. That's fine. Yep, this seems reasonable to me. Let's put down our banner over here. And let's get started. Oh good, we actually do have some regular food here as well. And some silkweed. Yeah, that's good. We have everything we need. Let's put it in the corner. At least one of the corners. It's our safety corner. Go! Now what should we call our place? I think since we've called them all such silly names, maybe we should call this something like settlementy or villagey. Or perhaps we should actually be a little bit creative. We could call it something really evil. But I don't think that really works. Maybe something nice instead. I'm actually not having an easy time right now. It's a little sad, but in memory of my pet who has recently passed, we are going to call this Zeech Island, or Zeech Isle. Actually might be quite nice. Similar to the Isle of Man, but this time it's the Isle of Zeech. Okay, there we go, we have our name sorted, so let's get everything started. First of all, let's pause time, there we go. So, Crafty, you are going to be our very, very first carpenter. Excellent. Wait, have they changed that a little bit? I think the order may have changed a bit, but there's no new jobs. Okay, for some reason I was so certain there was at least one new job then. It was very, very weird. Now, who is going to be our trapper? Planty and Farmy, you're both just farmers, but Farmy, you're actually worse at farming than Planty. So Farmy will be... Okay, this is getting very weird with the names, but Farmy, you're gonna be our trapper, buddy. How's that sound? There we are. And then our first soldier will be Swordy. Everyone grab your things. Excellent. Let's do some harvesting of these plants. So we've got some food on the go straight away. We'll grab those as well. Get some logs going. Wonderful. Now, let's see if I can remember how to do this. So, I would very much like a crafter's workbench. A carpenter's workbench straight away for Crafty. And then build me loads of these, because that will level you up nice and easily, and we need them anyway. And then just leave it as that. Oh, look, the pets. Adorable. Okay, so next I want some trapper space. I guess we could just put that over here for now. All of this is your space. Use it as you will. Go and do your thing. You're talking! Good. Now, how do I see morale? Aha! Content. There we are. So, right now, there's no negatives, but we currently have the pioneering spirit, which I said very weirdly there. We've left our home to build a new one. We will make it better than before. Okay, that's good. Are you all happy? No negatives? I really want to know what on earth's going to go on with that whole cult thing very, very soon. Shall we start digging to get ourselves some stone nice and quickly? I mean, I guess we could. No harm in that. So let's dig out this section here. And then we'll make it a stairway down. I don't like using the ladders all the time. I like actually digging it out. A bit like in Minecraft. So, you go and do that. You are all now Minecrafters. Well done. You've been promoted. How do I build ladders? Okay. The first bit will need a ladder because I'm doing it like this. But after that, then we'll leave it as it is. Are you all going to trap yourselves in? You totally are, aren't you? Never mind then. We're going to carve it all out. A grizzled traveller approaches. Welcome to the area, embarkees. Here's a gift to get you started. 1 basket of berries and 2 rabbit jerky. Oh, thank you. Very kind of you, sir. Very kind of you indeed. There we are. We now have our little stairway in. So, let's put down a nice stockpile section, which I think I'm going to place all along here. There we are, accept everything for now. And we should be able to place down our carpenter's workbench and get started with everything else. Building buildings will come later. Right now, we just need to make sure that we're getting food and that we have at least 2 soldiers. A very nice and calm start. Okay, so we're already building our little crates. How long until we can make soldiers? Level 1, that's not too long at all. So, make some beds as well. Maintain 10 beds. So that we always have beds and we always have very, very basic storage. Excellent! Level 1 already. Please maintain 4 swords in case of bad things happening. And let's put the beds above the crates as well. We'll start using the crates very, very soon, since they are much more efficient than the stockpile. In fact, I believe they're 8 times more efficient, since they take up 1 tile, I think, and have 8 storage spaces, whereas, of course, every tile of a stockpile is only 1. So making those nice and early will just help out with everything. Yeah, you've made a sword, excellent. Which means now, Shieldy, you two can have a sword. Oh, hello. My meal was raw, but I did eat a tasty meal. That's something we need to really work on then. Actually getting a chef? Far more important than it used to be. It used to just be, honestly, almost pointless. But now, if we have cooked food, it means everyone's happier. How long until I get the cook item? Actually, what even is the cook item? I really can't remember. Well, obviously it's not here. When we can make this, maintain 4 of them. And then when do I get to make the mason's hammer? There it is, so level 2 as well. And once again, let's just maintain 4. Don't ask why 4, I just like having 4 of each tool. I wonder if sleeping on the floor is going to be a big negative then. Since we don't have a bed available for them. Maybe they just won't sleep. It's going to be odd, actually. Either way, though, we need the beds as soon as possible, then we'll just put them down here. And I'm hoping it's not going to be a big problem not being indoors. Okay, we're now making beds, so let's start placing them down as soon as possible. Ah, next to the water. In the water. Wouldn't that be nice? No, that's wrong! Don't sleep in it before I can move it! Oh. Look, everyone. This bed is out of line. Isn't it horrible? Look at it. Daily update. Town morale? Pretty... Thank you, berry bushes. Invaders! Go soldiers! Oh, wow, the enemies are significantly stronger. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie dear. Are you all queuing up to use the beds? Oh, or do you just have no jobs to do because I'm on fast forward and I didn't pick up jobs yet? There we go, good enough. We have a nice lion there for everyone to sleep in. Do you make any basic shields, Mr. Carpenter? Yes, you do. Okay, 2 of those now. Like, seriously, I want those to be used, like, this second. I'm actually thinking perhaps we should get a 3rd soldier. And as soon as we can, we should also get a healer. So we do need the herbalist staff so that we can start making some health potions for the poor fellows. And some bandages. Really relying on the carpenter right now. So, can someone please go ahead and harvest these berries? Not berries, flowers. So that we can start making the herbalist stuff. Oh. I'm sorry, Raccoon, but our people need to eat. Healing is so slow in this game. ×2. Oh dear. Protected the town. +1. Oh, is that the courageous bonus? Regular person. Swordy. Yes, it is. So if they're courageous, they're actually happy to fight. I wonder if our crafter, then, is happy to be making things. Yes, he is. Oh, that's really good. That is such a good little basic bonus. Slept in a shared bed. Ah. Well, hopefully then tomorrow that can go away, so that's not going to be a big bad thing for too long. So what are the others again? Let's have another quick look. Pain mild. Okay, yeah, we need to make the other things as well then. Good to know. Have you already made it? Let's have a quick look-see. Inventory. Yes, we can already make a herbalist, so I think Culty should be the herbalist. I mean, who wouldn't want to be treated by someone who believes in the rabbit god? And is currently just looking out towards nowhere. I wonder what on earth that actually does. How does the cultist thing affect this person? Thank you, pioneering spirit. You're making everything so much better. Oh, I've just realised it was the chef's spoon, wasn't it, from the mason? That's how we make the chef. I've just remembered that. It's been a while, as you can tell. Make me one of those, then I would like... The potions are actually cheaper than the bandages? Oh, minuscule versus small. Okay, let's... Oh, we can't even make those straight away. So, try to maintain 20 of these, since they're so cheap. Then after that, and when you actually leveled up, maintain 20 of these as a secondary. And then eventually, you can become a... cleric. Any more flowers we can pick while we're waiting? Let's change our angle there so we can actually see what we're doing. Oh wow, look at this food down here. Someone please go over here to harvest. That would be fantastic. I'm actually going to grab these and take them back to the base. I can't be running that far every single time we wish to pick flowers. And the third, there we go, all three now in place. Wonderful. No, 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 it's meant to be next. Why can't I cancel these things? So as you can see, by placing it like this, we essentially have double the crops. It's a bit of a weird trick. I'm not too fond of using it, but it seems silly not to, honestly. And for now, we'll just grow carrots. Unless they're happier if there's more variety, in which case I should also grow some turnips. I don't really know, honestly. Oh. At least now you have shields. There we go, fantastic. And hopefully soon we can get some bandages so you two are not constantly upset. This is such a tedious task. One of the major cons of doing this, it takes forever. And eventually this whole area is going to become my farmland, so I don't really mind that I'm essentially growing things next to the beds. I've just found out something, and it makes complete sense. If a bed is not climbed, even if they don't actually sleep at the same time, they still get the negative of sleeping in a shared bed. So let's just go down this list and give one to everyone, so tomorrow they won't have the negative again, because right now they've got the negative yet again, and that initial +3 has now gone, and it's been replaced with only a +2. And I'm sure very soon that will become a +1, and then it will be absolutely gone forever. We're also struggling a bit for food, but hopefully that will be alleviated very, very soon. I also should really grab these berry bushes and move them over as well, since we have people sitting around doing pretty much nothing. It makes sense to just get a bit of extra free food. These can really just not go next to each other. Okay. And I'll grab the other flowers as well. Actually, first of all, I will harvest them. I've just changed the harvest now, sorry, the crafting, so that those bandages will be made first. So hopefully very, very soon the herbalist can start healing people. Oh, looks like both of the soldiers have already healed up, which is great. I do think we need one more, though, and we can make our blacksmith already, or our mason, I think, is the first one. And that'll be you, Happy. Happy, you are becoming our mason, who will then eventually be our potter. Now, a farmer will become our cook. I think we may need a second farmer right now, so that'll be plenty. Oh, but at that point, we have no... just regular people. Oh wait, we don't have any regular people already. Well, that's annoying. Hopefully very soon we can get some new people in. Hey, well done. Damage up by 20% and plus 10 maximum health. Yeah, we need new people very, very soon. Maybe then we shouldn't focus on the mason for now, so turn Happy back to the standard do anything person. I'm sorry to say, you're going back just being a dedicated worker. So, what can we make to make money? I imagine just making loads of carpenter stuff is probably the best, although I can't for the life of me remember which one of these items is the most expensive. Well, we can't make cloth just yet, so I'm thinking things like writing desks and chairs and such, since they do have a chance of becoming one of those really expensive versions. Sure, at all times, maintain 50 writing desks. That'll get me some more money for our new people to attract them, and hopefully soon we'll have enough food as well that once again we can attract new people into the area. Harvest everything. Well, with that though, I'm afraid I am all out of time for today's episode. If you have enjoyed, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Stonehearth is a series you would like to see continued in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.